sacrifice announced that anyone who would give meat for the fire sacrifice would be blessed by Lord Vishnu. The parrot Sukmali delivered this message to Srimati Radharani, who was sitting with the gopis by Rajapur, enjoying the conversation about Krishna.
My dear Radharani, did you hear the news? There is a fire sacrifice going to be held at Govindpur for the welfare of Krishna and Balaram. The Brahmanas doing the sacrifice have announced that anyone who would give meat for the fire sacrifice would be abundantly blessed by Lord Vishnu.
When Radharani heard that anyone could give meat, she became excited at the opportunity to see and serve Krishna.
My dear friend, let us all go with our golden pots filled with milk, butter, and ghee for the fire sacrifice at Govindpur.
The cowherd boys dressed themselves as custom officials with Krishna as head tax collector. Krishna wore an orange dhoti with a red belt, a yellow chadar, a blue turban, and a vajanti garment. His ankle bells, rings, necklaces, and all his bracelets sparkled like thousands of shining suns. Thus prepared,
My dear Krishna, a group of gopis headed by Srimati Radharani are on the way to Govindpur. Friends, let us block the gopis at the Govardhan Hill. We will make a little toll station on the side of the path so that when they pass by, they can pay tax.
the cowherd boys dressed themselves as custom officials with Krishna as head tax collector. Krishna wore an orange dhoti with a red belt, a yellow chadar, a blue turban, and a vajanti garment. His ankle bells, rings, necklaces, and all his bracelets sparkled like thousands of shining suns. Thus prepared, they headed to Dan Ghati, a special pathway to Govardhan Hill.
Here Krishna hold this tax collector's rod. Yes, that's nice. You look pretty. Oh girls, I have seen Krishna many times before, but I have never seen him dressed in such an adorable way, showing such beauty. Hey girls, what are you carrying in those pots? And where are you going? Dear beautiful girls, we are representatives of King Kamdev who owns this forest. You must therefore pay me tax for using this road or take some other path to reach your destination. Oh beautiful one, not only your milk products but your beauty should also be taxed at this station. How can this Krishna, black snake, enchant his enemy, the golden mongoose? It would be better for such a snake not to go into the open. They should stay in the safety of their home. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Charging someone tax for their beauty? Who do you think you are by blocking the path and charging your girls fake tax? Come, Sakhis, we have fire sacrifice to attend. Where do you think you are going? This is a tall road. You cannot pass without paying. Krishna, you rascal. of your hands of our goddess at once. We have carefully bathed and dressed our princess for the sake of the sacrifice at Govind Kund. Now you want to pollute her purity with the contaminating touch of your hands? Go away, Krishna.
Krishna became bewildered and stunned after hearing Lalita's strong voice and did not know what to do. Lalita is the guru of the gopis and she is very protective of Radharani. She exhibits transcendental anger in these playful pastimes with Krishna.
Listen, oh friend, just like a Radharani, read three words and then quickly collect your tongue. Dearest Radha, please stand for a moment while this it. And let my assistant calculate the taxes you owe for passing this way. Don't argue, just make things easier for yourself and your friends by paying your tax. Please take one or more as you like. You can see your beautiful mouth with these while you wait. Adumangal, give the calculator.
For half an hour, Krishna listed all the milk products that they were carrying to be taxed. At the end, he presented Radharani with a special list which stated the value of Radharani's beauty, which would be taxed accordingly.
For your beautiful face, which is like 100,000 full moons, the tax is 100,000 jewels studded mirrors. For the arrow of your playful sidelong gland, the tax is 1,000,000 sapphire arrows. For the beauty of your two lotus eyes, the tax is 1,000,000 emerald lotus flowers. For the beauty of your chin, the tax is 1,000 precious gems. And for your beautiful forehead, the tax is 100,000 moonstones. So quickly arrange to pay this entire tax today before the sun sets. And what would be a suitable payment for your auspicious name, Radha? My dear Radha, the text for your name is that you may now give me the jewel of your association. Dear girls, all of you please give me 5 handfuls of diamond for every pot of ghee carried by each of you. Who in Raja has ever heard of a tax on milk products and tax on beauty? It is simply a trick devised by the king of bandits to cheat innocent girls like us. If King Kamdev hears that you refuse to pay the tax, he will become angry and punish you severely. And when that happens, I will not be responsible for the suffering he will give you.
As these arguments continued, stirring the pot of transcendental loving emotions, suddenly graceful Purnamasi, as soothing as the moon, appeared in their midst. As soon as the coward boy and gopies saw her, they stopped their argument and offered respect to Purnamasi, who arranged these pastimes to increase the love of the Brajvasis for Krishna and Krishna's love for his devotees.
Oh lady, now that you have arrived, we can, by God's grace, get out of this ocean of suffering that this Krishna is putting us through.
Honey, why bother yourself kidding with this petty toll business? Allow these beautiful girls to continue on their way to deliver their ghee to the auspicious sacrifice. Tomorrow, we can meet you at a nearby lake and pay the toll in full, beginning with Sri Radha.
Alright, I'm satisfied with this arrangement. You can go now and pay us tomorrow. Come, Sakis, let's go.
The gopis were very angry that Krishna had demanded tax from their queen Radharani. who is known as Vrindavaneshwari, in her own kingdom. So they all gathered and created a plan to give Krishna what he deserved for offending their queen. Lalita sent a message to Krishna that told him to arrive at the Kund a little earlier than Purnamasi had suggested. Unaware of this plan, Srimati Radharani was at home applying cosmetics for meeting Krishna. Lalita, Vishaka and a few hundred gopis hid in the forest around Ramyavartan Kund. Having received the message, Krishna came to the Kund a little early with his friends, eager for the taxes they had been promised, but more eager to meet Radharani and the gopis.
My dear friends, nobody is here. I have a strange feeling. What is happening? Let's just leave.
Give them what they deserve. Krishna should receive as much punishment as his friends combined.
Please, stop. Have mercy on us.
Alright, you can stop now. Oh, King of Thieves, what do you have to say for yourself now?
I surrender.
Krishna, you only surrender when there is no choice. But you must give proof of your surrender, Krishna. Words come easily. Can someone as self-absorbed as you actually surrender at heart? Every day, you bring your cows into this forest to graze without the permission of our queen. Aside from eating grass, your cows trample flowers and uproot saplings, and you go home happily without even giving some form of compensation. Don't you think that you should pay a tax for grazing your herd, plus extra for damages destroying this beautiful forest? Don't you, Krishna?
Yes, Lalita, you are right. Everything you say is true.
Here is your chance. First, admit that you are no king at all and that Sri Radha is the queen of this land. Apologize for yesterday's scandal. And finally, beg permission to graze your cows here.
So, dear Radharani, in my boyish play, my friends and I offended you yesterday. I may be the play king of this land, but you are its true ruler. Please forgive me for requesting you to pay our play tax. Please just look upon me and my friends as your humble servants. Tormented by demons, my family had to move twice in search of green pastures for our cows and peace for our families. Therefore, please accept us as refugees in your kingdom of Braj. If while tending our cows and doing our duty, our herds cause harm to your forest, please tolerate it as an unfortunate necessity. Otherwise, we cowherd men will have no means of sustaining ourselves.
Hearing Krishna's beautiful and heartfelt words, the gopis' hearts softened and brought tears to Srimati Radharani's eyes.
If you mean everything that you said, Krishna, then show your regret and subservience by going down before your queen.
Lalita's only desire was to intensify the loving exchanges between the divine couple. With a smile he could not keep hidden, Krishna knelt with folded palms, his eyes fixed on the beautiful face of his beloved.
I pay my obeisances to you. Namaste. Namaste.
For a few moments the forest was completely silent. Neither gopis, gopas, birds, insects, or even the wind dared to make a sound, as they were stunned by this confidential picture of perfection.
श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ की जय।